Welcome to Tradeverse, where artificial intelligence meets financial insight. Today we explore one of the biggest questions echoing across the crypto world. Can Bitcoin actually reach $80,000 in 2025? The conversation around Bitcoin's next big move has grown louder than ever, and AI-driven predictions are bringing new data-driven perspectives that might surprise even seasoned investors. Bitcoin's performance in the last few years has been nothing short of extraordinary. After surviving major market corrections, strict regulations, and global economic shifts, it has once again proven its resilience. Artificial intelligence models that analyze years of market data, trading volume, and sentiment trends suggest that 2025 could be a major turning point. These systems process millions of data points from global exchanges, financial news, and social media chatter to forecast where Bitcoin's value might head next. AI-based analysis tools like ChatGPT finance models, Google Bard trading forecasts, and other algorithmic predictors rely heavily on historical patterns. When they look at Bitcoin's price history, they notice a strong cyclical pattern that repeats roughly every 4 years, often aligning with Bitcoin's halving events. The next halving is expected to reduce new Bitcoin supply significantly, a factor that has historically triggered strong bullish trends. According to several AI models, this reduced supply, combined with increasing institutional demand, could push Bitcoin closer to $80,000, possibly even higher if global conditions remain favorable. Another major signal AI systems are tracking is investor sentiment. By scanning millions of tweets, Reddit threads, and news headlines daily, sentiment analysis algorithms measure optimism or fear in the market. Over the past few months, these AI tools have detected a rise in long-term optimism around Bitcoin, particularly from institutional investors in the United States and Europe. Many hedge funds have begun to include Bitcoin in their portfolios, not as a speculative asset, but as a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation. That shift in perception could provide the stability Bitcoin needs to reach new highs. AI also considers macroeconomic conditions, things like inflation rates, U.S. interest policies, and global liquidity levels. Historically, when the Federal Reserve slows down rate hikes or hints at a looser monetary policy, risk assets like Bitcoin tend to rally. In 2025, if global markets experience a soft landing and investors regain confidence in digital assets, AI projections show that Bitcoin's price could surge beyond its previous all-time highs. Some models even indicate that the probability of Bitcoin hitting $80,000 by late 2025 ranges between 60 to 70%, depending on economic and regulatory factors. On the other side of the equation, AI also identifies the potential barriers. Regulatory uncertainty remains one of the largest threats to Bitcoin's growth. If the US or European authorities introduce new restrictions on crypto trading or taxation, AI simulations show a potential slowdown in market momentum. Similarly, large-scale hacks, scams, or failures of major crypto exchanges could trigger short-term fear and selling pressure. These are risk factors every model keeps in consideration when generating forecasts. Another important AI-driven metric is blockchain activity, the number of transactions, wallet activity, and the overall growth of Bitcoin adoption worldwide. Machine learning algorithms continuously monitor the blockchain for these metrics. Recent data shows an increase in the number of wallets holding small amounts of Bitcoin, which indicates more retail investors entering the market. AI interprets this as a sign of organic growth and renewed confidence. Combined with the rise of institutional custody solutions and Bitcoin ETFs gaining approval in several countries, these developments could further accelerate demand in 2025. AI also compares Bitcoin's trajectory to gold's historical rise. Just as gold became a global store of value during periods of economic uncertainty, Bitcoin is increasingly being viewed through the same lens, but with the added advantage of portability and digital utility. Some AI forecasts even predict that if Bitcoin captures just 10% of gold's total market capitalization, it could easily surpass $100,000 within the next 2 years.
In addition, AI models that analyze market liquidity and order book depth point to one interesting pattern. Bitcoin's volatility is gradually decreasing. This suggests a maturing market where institutional trading algorithms are balancing extreme price swings. Lower volatility, combined with higher liquidity, creates an environment where upward trends can sustain longer, leading to more stable price growth. There's also the global adoption factor. Countries like the United States, Japan, El Salvador, and even some regions in the Middle East are slowly warming up to Bitcoin regulation and blockchain integration. AI-driven policy prediction models estimate that by mid-2025, several more financial institutions will start using blockchain infrastructure for settlement systems. This increased exposure indirectly benefits Bitcoin's legitimacy and price stability. When AI forecasts Bitcoin's future, it doesn't just rely on price charts. It measures economic behavior, institutional trends, social sentiment, and policy direction. Each of these data streams contributes to a broader narrative that Bitcoin is transitioning from a volatile asset into a globally recognized digital commodity. Whether it hits $80,000 exactly or not, the trajectory appears unmistakably upward. Ultimately, AI doesn't claim certainty. It calculates probability. Its analysis reflects the combined pulse of global finance, and that pulse is increasingly beating in Bitcoin's favor. The data-driven outlook suggests that while temporary corrections will continue, the long-term potential remains strong. Bitcoin's fundamentals, limited supply, growing demand, and institutional trust are aligning with global technological adoption. And when these forces converge, history shows that prices tend to break past even the most ambitious predictions. So, will Bitcoin hit $80,000 in 2025? AI says the odds are in its favor, not as a matter of hype, but as a reflection of measurable global trends. If you found this analysis valuable, make sure to subscribe to Tradeverse, where artificial intelligence meets the future of finance. Every day, we bring you the latest insights from the world of crypto, stocks, and AI-driven investing. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update from Tradeverse, your daily dose of smart market intelligence.